I'm longing ETH, fam. I'm longing ETH. I genuinely have taken a large ETH position, partially for today, but also I do think this is an incredible reason, place to buy ETH. And I'm gonna give you all the reasons, other than the fact that Eric Trump is tweeting shit posting about ETH. He's literally pushing like a KOL who's like, in my opinion, it's a great time to add ETH. I started digging into it, and there's a bunch of reasons why it does make a lot of sense to load up an ETH here. And I know we've had this discussion previously, but I want to bring you the data. I want to bring you the data why I actually took this ETH long, and just maybe give you a little bit of thoughts on why this could be one of the best longs you take right now for the coming months. Guys, if you are new here and you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. I bring you the best alpha from the past 24 hours. For the next 24 hours, I boil crypto down for you so you understand everything. And of course, we take a bunch of trades and make money together. So if that sounds good and you like the show, make sure to smash the like button. Fefe has the keys. Fefe always have the keys. Fefe always has the keys. What's happening? What's it? Is Fefe is drinking water. And you know how it works. We're going to sit and look at each other, stare at each other in the face like this. If you guys don't like the show, but that's fine. I'm not going to impose this on you. It's like a tariff. I'm going to have a like tariff. Like if we don't get to 250 likes, we have to stare each other in the face. So let's not get there. Smash the like. Let's jump into it. Guys, bunch of things happening. Other than the fact that Eric Trump, he's the son of Donald Trump, and he's running World Liberty Finance, which I'm going to talk about today. He literally, this is a shocker for me. Like, if you look at, KOL shilling their shit like this, it's okay. But like, this is the son of the president shilling ETH. What is interesting about this, and what a lot of people miss, is that you see this little thing here that says last edited. So this is actually an edited post, okay? So if you go in here, you will see that he had 2 previous versions of the same post. Very obviously, very short, in a very short amount of time. And the first one was, in my opinion, let me go back here. Well, the first one, this is what he tweeted. In my opinion, it's great time to add ETH. You can thank me later. I mean, you might be thinking this is nothing, but this is something, bro. This is serious shit. And then he goes, okay, what was the next one? And you go here. The next one is, he took out the you can thank me later, but he actually, as he typed, he missed up. He didn't write it is, but it's. And I said, it's a great time to add ETH. And then he corrected that either. Now, why is this interesting? Or why is this not a nothing burger? It's interesting because he probably wanted to be, I don't even know why, but he tweets this stuff out and he realizes that he didn't tweet it correctly. So he goes like, oh, I should probably not say thank me later, because that's like some low-key KOL shit. So I'll delete it, but he was so fast in deleting it that he rephrased the whole thing. He rewrote the whole thing. That's the only way he could mess up the it's. And then he corrected that as well. Now, what does this show? A lot of things, but this is not the only thing I'm basing this on. But a lot of things. One is that this guy wanted to get this out fast and didn't give it a lot of thought. It's literally just sitting on the toilet in the morning. He's like, I'm just gonna bull post ETH. Why not? And you can thank me later. And the reason why he changed it as well, because that indicates that he knows something. He would never, ever write thank me later if he did not know that you would thank him later. Okay, it's very simple. This guy would never write this out and say, hey, thank me later, if he did not know. Why is this always messed up? Cause please note this down. Let's make this happen. The chat box, no, the comments is like always like smashing me in the face here, bro. Okay, so I started digging. Number one, there is a company called World Liberty Finance. I don't want to deep dive into it a lot because you probably heard about it a lot of times, and we talked about this a lot. But this is basically a DeFi company backed by Trump and run by the Trump family. Now, this is it's a proper DeFi protocol. There was a lot of questions. They have a token as well that you could have bought on this pre-sale. And there's a lot of discussion. We talked about this last year, that what is this really going to be and how this whole thing will look. And this is all while Trump is running for president, right? And so you have all this, basically you have this discussion about it, and we didn't really know what it was going to be. Now, if you paid attention, they published a lot of stuff in the meantime. So one of the things is that we know now what this is going to be. First off, it was just like an announcement, okay? And I'm not going to go again into detail, but I want you to understand this whole thought process for why am I actually buying ETH. So by bringing together top tech, deep crypto expertise, and brand reach, please pay attention to the words here, okay? World Liberty Finance Inc. intends to launch a robust and global decentralized finance protocol that aims to bring permissionless and peer-to-peer digital asset systems to everyone. The token will also be launching the governance platform, a DeFi governance platform, governance for the WLFI token holders to help shape the development protocol through governance. And as you read further, there is one I read the whole this gold paper that they have. And in there, they have a mission statement, and it's very important to study. I always tell you, whether it comes to trading or life or investing, you always have to read in between the lines. Always. You should never read what you read on the front page. You should always read between the lines. So in here, on their paper, it says, the mission is to democratize access to financial opportunities. Again, democratize access to financial opportunities while fortifying the global status of the United States dollar. So they want to democratize access to financial opportunities, investments, DeFi, so on, while fortifying, making it stronger, the global status of the US dollar. To accomplish this goal, WLF, so the World Limited Finance, strongly believes in supporting US dollar-based stable coins. Again, it's going to be a whole process, but remember this. And DeFi applications that seek to preserve the US dollar status, ensuring it remains the global reserve currency for the next century. Now, what is DeFi really? We can talk about Solana and we can talk about all the other, but DeFi itself is ETH. It always has been ETH. So already this was like, okay, so there is something going on here. And as you dig deeper, you will see their mission is crystal clear. Make crypto in America great by driving the mass adoption of stable coins and decentralized. This is all from there, by the way. This is all official posts and gold paper and website information from them. You just have to put it together. Driving the mass adoption of stablecoins and decentralized finance, we believe that DeFi is the future and we're committed to making it accessible and secure for everyone. Okay, so driving mass adoption of stablecoins and decentralized finance. Then you move on and you see our proposal aligns perfectly with the World Limited Finance mission to provide a secure, accessible, and user-friendly DeFi experience for everyone. This is a major step forward in our journey. So I think you get the point. So as a TLDR, there is a company that launched its own governance token that is actually on ETH. It's a token on the ETH mainnet that is backed by the president and his entire family. And their aim is to create a DeFi infrastructure that drives strength to the dollar. Very simple. Okay? So who are backed by this and why is this whole thing interesting now? Well, as you go scroll down on the website, it says 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗪 LLC is an entity affiliated with Donald J. Trump. Now, when they say entity affiliated, that means that he owns it. Okay, that's what it means. He owns that company. His family members own approximately 60% of the equity interest in World Limited Finance. Okay? So 60% of everything World Limited Finance does is owned by Trump's company. If you go on and start reading and you start looking at who is actually involved in this whole thing, you will see Donald J. Trump, he's not involved really, he's just the oversight, but he definitely has his name on it. He actually have promoted World Limited Finance a couple of times already on the pre-sale. But you have Eric Trump who is running it and the Donald Trump Jr. And of course, Barron is here as well. And then you've got co-founders and all these people who are involved. But what is relevant is these four dudes here. Trump is not really involved, okay? Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. is running it. And Barron is here as well, and he will have, again, I will come to the punchline. But the important part is how much they actually own and what is it that really the Trump family does with this is outlined in their gold paper again. Under the terms of their service agreement, right? 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗪, this is what I said is Trump's company, agreed to use reasonable efforts. Listen to this. Donald J. Trump's company, including Donald Trump, agrees to promote the World Limited Finance and World Limited Finance protocol from time to time. We're talking about the fucking president, bro. Okay? And grant World Limited Finance to certain related parties to the right and license to use the name, image, and likeness of the owners on principles. So, this means that they agreed there is a contract between World Limited Finance and Donald Trump that says that Trump will, in fact, promote World Limited Finance. So it's not like maybe and he will and how. There is a contract. Now, what does World Limited Finance really do the past 3, 4, 5 weeks and a couple of months? They buy ETH, brother. They buy ETH. And of course, they buy a lot of other stuff, but their ETH holdings are just obnoxious, insane. This is the amount, this is all the markings when they bought ETH. And this looks like it doesn't look like a pump and dump. And why I say that is because this is exactly how accumulation looks like. This is exactly what happens when a big player starts accumulating into a chart. They drive it lower as much as they can. They start dipping their toes. And as it goes lower and lower and lower, they accumulate. Now, if this was a shitcoin poster on X, I would say you're a completely idiot. Do not buy into this. But this is World Liberty Finance, which I just described how much is involved with the Trump family. So their accumulation ended up being, they own 66,800 ETH, worth about $165 million. This was yesterday. And of course, it's after the dip. So this was worth about $260 million not so long ago. But their biggest bags is ETH. Then followed by obviously Bitcoin. Let me just pull this here. Followed by Bitcoin, staked ETH, which they removed now. So it's like, it's even more. 165, sorry, hold on a second. It's 165 ETH and then 47 million staked ETH. Okay, and then they also spend their USDC. So they must be owning about 220 million in current prices as ETH, because yesterday they actually converted most of their USDC. They purchased ETH with it. They converted a staked ETH into ETH, and they swapped their so they swapped everything into ETH, basically 210 million. Here it is, 210 million, and they sent the whole thing to Coinbase Prime. Now the question really is like, is this for selling or not selling? I don't know that part, and we can discover that in a second. But one thing is certain: they have 8 wallets or 9 wallets holding about $100 million in various crypto assets, and they have about $210 million worth of ETH that they transferred to Coinbase Prime as a restructuring. Meanwhile, Eric Trump is bull posting ETH. So why is this relevant? It's relevant for a lot of reasons. One, there is a company, World Liberty Finance, who is associated with Trump and the Trump family, who promises to create a DeFi infrastructure that actually strengthens the US dollar. And they were very clever in doing this, because what does Trump really want? He wants a strong America, a great America. If there is a company, yes, it's owned by Trump, but there's a company, right? There's a company that is deploying massive capital into ETH, and their whole purpose is creating a DeFi infrastructure to strengthen the US dollar, meaning the state could possibly even leverage this. And they rely on ETH. It's just a complete no-brainer at this stage, even if I just look at nothing else but this. And there are 2 things that I want to mention here, which is very relevant and additional stuff. One is Barron Trump is launching his own luxury real estate company. You can call me crazy. We'll come back here and we'll look at it if I was right. But I do think there is, I'm very confident that Barron Trump will actually utilize World Liberty Finance, maybe so much so that it will be the first project to actually run and be tokenized and whatever in World Liberty Finance when we talk about DeFi. So this is one. This thing is actually launching in spring of 2025. So in 2 months, Barron is launching. Again, it's just my thoughts, but it's most likely going to have something to do with World Liberty Finance. And the second is, which is also a separate news, but it's very important here. And then we're going to look at the charts. Is that Trump's AI and crypto czar, David Sachs, has been invested in Bitcoin since 2012. He's a big advocate. He holds hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoins, to host a press conference on February 4th, which is today at about 2:30 p.m. ET, which is about 8:30 Central European and about 7:30 GMT UTC, about digital assets and how America will secure its position leader. Now, while all this happening all at once, everything is happening all at once, and ETH is on the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. It is so much on the bottom that the ETH BTC chart is lower when it was before anyone had heard about NFTs or DeFi. If you look at this chart, it's crazy. It's crazy oversold. Not even talking about the liquidation week that's been going down and sending ETH down to sub 2,000 and immediately buying it up for 50%. If you caught it back there, congratulations. But this is the whole purpose. So this guy, it's very important just not to skim through this. He's holding a press conference today. This is his first shot. So it's, first of all, incredibly good for crypto in general. But 2, he's going to talk about why America and how America will secure its position leader. Now, here is my thought process. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. So what if this whole thing will be around Bitcoin and DeFi? If we talk about DeFi, we have to talk about ETH. And if we talk about DeFi and ETH and projects in America that strengthen the US dollar, World Liberty Finance is going to be over there. They're accumulating ETH for a reason. These guys are not stupid. These guys are not idiots to load up on something that only loses in value. And because there is so much So man Fefe is so easily manipulated. Yeah, I'm a fucking tinfoil head, bro. I'm a tinfoil head. That's what I am. A tinfoil head. Congratulations. Goodbye. So if you think about all this, I do believe this could be an incredible opportunity. Let's look at the chart here. So here's what I'm doing. I'm buying. Okay, so I'm telling you now. I literally opened it like half an hour ago. Let me just look at my entry on ETH. Oh, by the way, I'm up $1,000, but let me see what it is. 2794. 2794. This is literally my ETH long. Okay, so I open it here. I do think that the local bottom is in for ETH. If this was not the bottom, fuck, I don't know. Then the whole thing is a scam. Like, I genuinely mean it. Like, if this liquidation event sending ETH, the second largest crypto asset in the freaking world, down 35% in a matter of minutes. If this is not the bottom of ETH, I'll eat my own hat. And Cos will cut off his weenie. Okay, we'll need like a little nail cutting scissor just so you know we can get it. But otherwise, it's good. So I'm taking along here. Structurally, I need to see a close above here. But I also know that this is not a structural play. I talked a lot about ETH BTC and I said I need to see a higher high. Yes, I should see a higher high. But I'll be honest with you. It's so much driven by the fundamentals. So I have a fundamental fundamental conviction in this. If we would see a close above here, this is the 50-minute chart. If we would see a close above here, about the 0.0295, that would be enough for me. Genuinely, it would be enough for me. So if we would see, and we're probably going to see it, whether today or very soon, we are going to see this. And I do think that ETH BTC will extremely outperform. I'm looking at massive outperformance here. Like I do think the Bitcoin. So, and also one thing to add that which I actually didn't even prep here, but it's very relevant, is that the crypto group that is being created by the president has 180 days to implement anything. 180 days to implement, and they have 90 days to actually propose stuff to the president. 90 days. That's May, brother. That's May or April. So I do think that Bitcoin can have a little bit of slowdown here because of the whole situation, and I do believe that because of what we're seeing with DeFi and World Liberty Finance and all these stuff created, I do think that ETH can catch a bid. So we're saying don't underestimate Lord Fefe de Maximus. Okay, looks like liquidity building. Yes, it does. This is what I'm saying. It's structural, not the best trade, but have we not learned the hard way by not listening to Fefe? You see, weenie, lol. What's up, fam? What's happening? Virtuous violence. Pray for God. Oh my God. Guys, you know what time it is? I'm going to drink some water. We have 1,200 people watching here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. I bring you the best alpha from the past 24 hours. For the next 24 hours, there is a X profile that I have. You can go down into the description and see it here. You can follow me on X. I literally bring you the best alpha that you need. I bring you trades. We make money. I save you from dumps and whatnot. So just do that. And if you're new here, you also know that this is the time when I'm going to drink some water. And if we don't get to 500 likes, I genuinely am going to end the show. This is just how it works. I think the guys think I'm joking. One time I will end the show. If you don't get to it, like last time you were like, okay, we're gonna smash it. But if you don't, I genuinely am gonna end the show. I'm not kidding. Oh, there was once when I stopped it? Oh yeah, so we stopped the live one time. This was like, water! Where are we at on the total market cap? We're gonna look at that. When will they hold conference today? It's about 7:30 GMT, 7:30 UTC. So it's 2:30 ET. Amen, cause LFG, Fefe, what time? I told you, Fefe, why drinking baby oil? I don't drink baby oil, if you know what I mean. I'm not the Diddy party kind of guy. Ethereum top prediction. 8,000. See ya, nothing happening here anyways. See ya, take care, Alex. Did not listen before the dump. Learned my lesson. I'm so happy you did. He's joking. You think I'm joking? Do you think I'm joking? He's not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. For the plebs in the back, the heart in the chat is not the This is the best comment I have ever read on YouTube. The plebs in the back, the heart in the chat is not the life. Oh my God, this is so good. Oh my God, okay. Oh, tuning in from Toronto. Okay, that's good. I see you guys securing the border. We're going to talk about that in a second as well. All right, so let's jump in here because I've got a lot of stuff to show you. So structurally, here's what I'm looking at. Yeah, I told you what I'm looking underneath. I need to see a reclaim here on the daily as well. Would be great, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Also, did we not reach 500 likes? Okay, we're just going to wait. Somebody did remove the like button, by the way. I think these guys think I'm joking. I'm not joking, brother. I'm not joking. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So, total market cap. Holy shit, look at the dagger. This is beautiful. This is exactly how it should be. This is exactly how it should be. And you know what? People were saying like, oh, yeah, it's not going to happen. Look, so this is the exact same thing that I think is going to play out, guys. This is the exact same thing. Look at this. Let me just do it here. Bam, bam, bam. Look, such a similar, and it would even go into this OB. Look at this. Look at this play out. STX. I took this long. I took this long today. Oh my God. Where is it at? Let's see. It was a scalp. It was a scalp trade. Oh, okay. This was a scalp trade. Beautiful scalp trade I took today. Why? Because there was an MSS. There was a little bit of retrace. I got into the MSS. I always tell you about this. Total market cap, 5-minute confirmation. I got in here. This is a nice 1 to 2 risk reward trade. Out. I'm already out of this trade, like 80% out. Let's go back to the total. Cause don't interrupt me all the time. We're jumping in and out. People are getting fucking epilepsy from looking at this screen. Okay, let's go. So here's the thing. This is exactly how it's looking. This is what I think is going to happen. We had this massive dump, very similar to what we had in this dump here on August 4th, right? Very big liquidation event. Goes down. It has a little bit of retrace here, right? So it actually does have, it has to be on the daily chart. So it actually does have this retrace here, which we see. It comes back, bam, it will consolidate here, come all the way back up here, goes back to the 50 and then moves on. Exact same situation that happened here. Exact same situation. What happened here? It goes higher, it retraces where? To the OB. Literally retraces to the OB, comes back 50, moves on. This is exactly what's playing out now, and I do believe the bottom is in. This is exactly what I do think is going to happen. Let me just delete this here. Let me just take this back. So on the total market cap, this is my game plan. I do think we're gonna on today's conference, I do think that we are going to. This guy's getting his first shot, right? So David Sachs this is his first proper big conference where he outlines how the US is going to be leading in crypto. I do think he would never do this if he did not have something up in his sleeves. So I think it's gonna be great. I think we're gonna pump today into this, most likely something like this. We're gonna get consolidation. We're gonna pump into the OB. We come back 50, and then we move on. This is what I do believe is going to happen on the total market cap. What I'm looking at right now is that a local bottom at 2.81 is most likely in. Either the complete bottom or the total bottom or the local bottom, and I do believe a consolidation, a little bit of pump into the 3.42 or 3.3-ish trillion region, and then retest back to 50, and this is the last opportunity to add. This is what I'm thinking, at least most probably. There's a bunch of other things that I wanted to talk about. Let me just look up what is happening here. You guys can smash the like. You see, it doesn't take a lot. Oh my God, I have to give away $1,000 on the show today. I have to give away $1,000. So here's the story. Here, this is random. I didn't even announce it. Anyway, this is random. So, and this is the true story. Here's what happened. I bought Tornado Cash. If you follow my content, you know I told you that I'm buying Tornado Cash, and MetaMask, FU, and you know all these guys. Anyway, they disabled it for legal reasons. I understand it, but they disabled the transfer of Tornado Cash. Now, if you don't know, Tornado Cash is this, privacy protocol, whatever, in ETH, and they disabled it. And I couldn't get my money out. I couldn't sell it, couldn't swap it, couldn't do anything. And so I put up a bounty of $1,000 to the team, and I was like, whoever can solve this for me gets $1,000, because I had like $14,000, $13,000 in there, and I'm like, I'm very happy to just give some to someone who's going to solve this for me. And so So what happened is that there was a guy who solved it, and shout out. I wanna show this. Shout out to, they are not partners, not sponsors. Shout out to Blink Labs. Apparently, we know them. I know the guys there, but I didn't know this is what they do. They save you stuff from anyway. They do a bunch of cool stuff. You can connect your MetaMask. They integrate a unique RPC, like a channel for you to do that, and then basically through that you save a lot of fees. It's mostly for bigger institutions and whatnot, but through there, I connected my account. I clicked on Get Protected. I linked my MetaMask account. And through their unique RPC, I was able to send it to Maxi and sell it. So shout out to these guys for actually solving the issue. And the guy who told me to, I don't want to say names, but the guy who helped me to do it with this platform is actually didn't need the money. So I was like, okay, but I'm happy to like send you the $1,000. And it was like, no, I don't really need it. So I was like, if you don't need it, I'm gonna give it away on the show. And he was like, go ahead, give it away on the show. So I think like we have to do that. So I'm gonna give away it on the show. Here's how it works. I'm gonna put a post here, and I say, you know what I'm gonna say? I'm just gonna say 1K, because I want people to who don't watch the show, don't understand this. I'm just gonna say 1K, and then I posted. I'm just gonna say 1K. It's in 1K. And then you gotta go into my profile. There's a link in the description. You go into my profile, and under my profile, you go down to the description, there's my profile, and you can land on my X page. And then you just have to comment your wallet address. Solana wallet address. Solana wallet address. Please do that until the end of the show. I'm gonna give away, I don't know, should we do 4 times 250? 5 times 200, let's do that. 5 times 200. 5 times 200. So just comment your Solana wallet address. Solana, okay? At the end of the show, we're going to give it away. Of course, you have to follow me. Maybe there's some extra benefits for reposting some of my stuff and all that. So there is one more thing I wanted to say and share here before we deep dive into the charts, is that there is another thing that will probably or can have a potential of sending ETH, and that is that there will be the first US sovereign wealth fund. Now, what is interesting about this is that these wealth fund, the United States didn't have it, other countries do have it. You can put any asset, liquid or illiquid asset, in here that is basically serves or uses it as the it says here actually, is a state-owned investment fund composed of financial assets such as stocks, bonds, property, precious metals, or other financial instruments. These funds are typically funded by revenues from commodity exports or from foreign exchange. So basically what they say, let's say that there is a vaccination that is happening and there is a company manufacturing these vaccines, then what they're going to do is that they're going to have these sovereign wealth fund, and they're going to go through that, and the taxpayers will benefit of the sale of this vaccine, the purchase of this vaccine, which is pretty cool, not only with vaccines, but anything else. Now what is interesting is that this is what Trump says.
Some countries have sovereign wealth funds, and they're much smaller countries, and they're not the United States. We have tremendous potential in this country, tremendous. You're seeing that, what's happened just in a short period of time. And as an example, TikTok, we're going to be doing something perhaps with TikTok.
Look at this. When he says perhaps, he says it because he slipped his tongue. He's like, for example, TikTok, we're going to include it. Oh, perhaps we're going to do something.
Perhaps not. If we make the right deal, we'll do it. Otherwise, we won't. But I have the right to do that.
So he can include, you know, he said that he will let TikTok run in the States, but he will include that, he could include the share of TikTok in the sovereign fund, and every revenue generated from TikTok, the portion of that going to Trump will eventually go into not Trump, but go into this wealth fund, which will benefit the taxpayers, which is actually quite crazy, So I love this show. I love you back. Kenny? Oh, it says aka Fefe. Good. Kenny, good. Back at ya. For those of you who are tuning in, we do have a giveaway. There's a link in the description to my X profile. Go on there. There's a post 1K. Just post your Solana address. We're going to do it at the end. So what is interesting is that they are opening this, and the guy standing next to Trump here, this guy here, he's running this. He's the head of the, what is it? He's the head of he is the US Secretary of Commerce, okay? Look what he's saying on the podcast. Look.
Yeah, but you remember that model I told you? So if every time Bitcoin dips, exposure to Bitcoin, I don't know how much I have.
So he's talking about like how much money do you have and this and that. And
I have hundreds of millions of dollars.
Okay.
Okay. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars exposure to Bitcoin. And it will be billions.
Listen to this. Again, listen to this and read behind the lines. This dude is next to Trump signing the executive order for the US Sovereign Wealth Fund. This guy owns hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoins, and he says it will be worth billions. He doesn't say it might be $1 billion. We might send this America. This dude is saying it will be worth billions, period. Period. So we're going to the freaking moon. This guy also, just so you know, this guy also is what is it? He's the CEO of 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗪, and that owns 5% stake in Tether, okay? And they're launching a $2 billion Bitcoin financing lending business that will use Bitcoin as collateral for US loans. So there's a bunch of stuff happening on that regard. Insane stuff. Now, why are you feeling this out? And we're going to look at the charts. I want to bring some... Oh, actually, look at the charts. Let's look at the charts here. Did everybody understand that we're going to do this $1,000 giveaway? 1,000 to change my life. If we're gonna do 5 times 200. Best of all, love the show, by the way. Thank you so much. Trump's had DJ, and yes, take your pennies next to his dollars. Fefe Trump, love it when he talks like that. that's what she said. Oh my god, my wife watching the show, and he's like, "You're gonna get some tonight." Okay, I think that came out kind of weird, but anyway. So let's jump in here. Let's see what's happening here. Are we getting any do you guys, any of you, 355 comments. That's kind of good. I like that. I like to see this. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do this. Let's jump back into the charts because I think a lot of people want some charts. I have some stuff to look at. So I looked at this. Let's look at Bitcoin. Oh, look at... Oh my god. Sweet and sour. I drafted this here. I drafted this back here. End of January. I said we're gonna go in here and mook. That did happen. Okay, anyway. So, yeah. So, someone calls this a V-shaped recovery. I see a lot of people who have no idea what they're talking about call this a V-shaped recovery. The V-shaped recovery has to have a V-shape. This is like a freaking drunk something. So, this is not a V-shape. This is really like a, you know what I mean? So, it's like... It's not that. We need to close above. This would be a V-shaped recovery, especially if you go into the daily and it starts pumping like this. This would be a V-shaped recovery, but we don't see that just yet. I don't think it's going to be a V-shaped recovery. As I said, we're retesting. What is interesting to see is that Bitcoin has actually come back down to the... Let me see this. Did it come back to the 50? No, it didn't. Okay, so it still has room to come down to the 96-ish region, but I already think we're going to have some consolidation here. Again, I do think that alts will catch a bid rather than Bitcoin, and then this is the pattern that I would see. We go up to 103. People, complete noob traders, are going to call for higher and higher and higher, and then we just retest 50%, liquidating every early longs, and then move on from there. But definitely buy a local bottom and possibly ultimate bottom at 91,000 is most likely in. I'm looking at some other plays. Solana. I'm long. What am I long? Let me see. I longed hype on the very bottom. Hype is extremely strong relative strength and hype. I was hoping for this liquidity to be taken. It kind of did, so that's fine. I wanted to long hype here at 21. It's up at 30% since. I'm looking at this, and again, it's just a retest, so I would be very cautious long and into this now. I am still long. What was my entry? Oh, at 23 is my entry price. Okay, so it's down here, 23. Okay, yeah. And I'm 30x here. So, but I would not be surprised if this was the structure that we're following. Low, high, low, high, low, high. A little bit of retest, maybe week through, but I don't think that we're gonna violate 22.1. So I think that's kind of in the bank. I'm also long Solana. Yes, I'm heavy long Solana. Let me see here. Solana, well, this is a V-shaped recovery. You look at this. So this is the difference. This is a V-shaped recovery. This here, because you do have a level. You can even call this, to be honest. Yes, you can even call this because you have a close below. You take liquidity here, so you see This is massive liquidity here, very strong order block, and it smashes through from this level. And if you do that, then you can say, okay, I need to see a higher high here, which you see now. Now it didn't come back completely 50, which it should have, and it still has a possibility to come back 189. I do think that's kind of the local and the ultimate bottom on Solana. I don't really think that we're gonna see lower. Maybe a little bit retest to the 186, but like definitely 174 is ultimate bottom, and then 189 is most likely the local bottom. What is my entry here on Sol? 189 is my entry. Down here, 189 is my entry. And I'm comfortable in this position. Solana is going 250, 300-ish. I do think that we're onto the races here. What else do you guys want? Oh, by the way, I see we have 100 people watching. If you don't know me, my name is Fefe. Bring you the best alpha. There's a link in the description to my X profile. Go and check it out. There's a $1,000 giveaway that I'm going to do end of the show. But also, I want you to know that we have to get to 1,000 likes to do that as well. So, rather get to smashing the likes. Keep on rocking, bro. Market gonna cook today. I agree. I'll long Sol when I win 1,000. Thanks for the good advice. You're welcome. It's not financial advice, by the way. Anything I say. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪 looking good. So 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙 is incredible. They also have a bunch of stuff cooking. I told you that I'm holding 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙 on my long-term bag as well. See here. So 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙, I was calling for this level. Obviously, this is also this is relative strength. This here. So look at this. This is incredible. This is incredible. This is crazy strength. And again, like very strong market structure. We do have a local bottom here. I don't think that 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙 goes below 20 cents. I do think it's an incredible long opportunity here. And they have a bunch of stuff. I actually brought it here because I thought it was incredible. They are launching. They are launching in the next 30 days. They are launching an AI agent marketplace, an AI marketplace. They have AI agents, tokenized AI commodities. What is very interesting about, I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but what is interesting about 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙 is that Tariffs AI is that they do very similar stuff than Grass. They scrape data, and they're gonna be this aggregate of data for everything. And now they're launching the marketplace. I'm actually super keen to see. Definitely targeting up here this liquidity. I'm looking at least 100% on 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙 from here, at least 100%. And I'm actually gonna take a long here. What would be the bottom here? So do you think this is the local? Yeah, it's an incredible long, incredible 2x, 3x leverage position, incredible long. What else we have here? Aptos. Someone is saying Aptos. Let's look at Aptos. So I was waiting for this dip. It came a little bit way too big. Now Aptos, again, same thing. I'm super bullish on the team, the tech, incredible layer one, fast, cheap. So I hold Aptos as well as a long run. I know they had some massive news as well happening. Look at that. You want to trade fundamentals here as well. Apt. Yeah, native USDC is live on Aptos. Yes. Native USDC is live on Aptos. That means they do have USDC integrated on Aptos. I'm telling you for a long time now, Aptos is an incredible team, incredible tech, incredible high-level relationships. So I do think Aptos is a very good play. And if you look at this here, I mean, I would have loved to see, I was calling it at $6 last time down here in September. We all bought it and it was incredible. I would love for it to not come back here, but I do think Aptos at $6 is steal. Now, structurally, if I would take a spot, definitely. If I want to take a position here, I want to see at least a higher high form here, and then a liquidation of this is a liquidity inducement trap. So I would like to see a retest to the $7-ish region and a rejection there, to be very honest with you. If that happens, I do think the retest is going to be incredible. So that's my thoughts on Aptos. INJ. INJ has a massive stuff coming up as well. I love INJ. Look at this. So I actually thought it was not going to fall through here, but obviously yesterday's liquidation event was massive. Let me just delete here everything, remove drawing. Structurally, I don't like INJ here as a trade, but as a spot bag, I do think you should hold it. I know I talked to the team. I know for a fact that they have a massive campaign coming up, massive innovations, everything regarding AI as well, and AI DeFi and DeFi AI and all that stuff. So INJ is definitely a runner. For a spot, I do think it's a great ad. For a trade, I would wait for a high retrace, very similar. And as I talked with Aptos at about $18.5, rejection there, maybe even liquidating a bit down here at about 13.4. And then I want to take this not only on spot because there's a massive liquidity built up. I'm looking at $30 as the next step on INJ, but all the way up here at like 49.50, definitely possible. 2 to 5x on INJ, in my opinion, is a safe bet this bull. AR, let's look at AR. So Airweave, I know for a fact that they have a massive campaign coming up, so it could be a good. Like, I'm not happy with the with AR like this, you know, push down. I'm not really happy about it. I wanted this to hold. It came down to the next OB level and had a little bit of bounce here, which I don't really like. Is that there is no strength. It's just. There's no strength. So I want to see a bounce here, the same scenario, a rejection, maybe liquidation, and then move on. I am interested in taking an AR long at $10, considering the fact that they have a massive marketing campaign and whatever coming up. I do think this could be an incredible buying opportunity. Now I want to bring you some other news before we deep dive into it. Guys, I want to tell you, I'm dead serious. Like, we do have this giveaway. I'm going to give away 5 times $200 here on live after the show. You just got to go down to the description, check my X profile, go on there and comment your Solana address down here. Yeah, make sure to just do that, and then the show, we're going to give it away. But we need to have 1,000 likes, guys. We have 770. I'm not joking. If we don't get to 1,000, I'm not going to give it away. It would be such a horrible issue not to do that. Now, Trump had one more thing where I'm actually extremely bullish, and something that happened. I promise to you that I'm going to just tell you every time there's something happening in the market and just boil it down for you. So what's happening with this whole tariff thing, right? What is it? Trump came out yesterday and he said, we're gonna put tariffs on Mexico and Canada. Canada came out as like, we're gonna put tariffs on, and Mexico just, you know, simply bowed and said, okay. What really happened here is that they had a call with Trudeau. Trump put halt on tariffs. No, Trudeau proposed tariffs will be put on hold for at least 30 days. And he actually managed to secure 2 things with Mexico and Canada as well. One is that there will be 10,000 people going to both the Canadian and the Mexican border from their side, which is, again, massive. Trudeau announced the $1.3 billion border investment to stop fentanyl and all that stuff that's coming in. Trump basically coming in within 48 hours, putting the tariffs on, pulled off the greatest accomplishment in the past 4 years when it came to the American border. This just shows strength in Trump, and I do think that it is a fantastic thing for crypto as well, because if he can pull this off, he can pull anything off as he has promised. Microstrategy ended his 12-week Bitcoin buying streak. Again, nothing holding up the market, but I do believe that there will be and has to be another catalyst. This is just something to watch out for. We've always been looking at Sundays on microsailor buying. Don't know how this will be the case going forward. And is that it? Oh, and I had Ty, I brought this to you because it's going to be interesting to see this happening. That's basically it for the news. Let me look at back here. What else should we analyze? Sol address needed in X. Yes. Do the accent, Fefe Trump. I'm not a circus monkey. I'm not a circus monkey. I can't just do accents like you call me. Because it's like, why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Why do you have to? What a loser. Okay. Ondo, please. Let's go, Ondo. Ondo. Oh, no fart coin, bro. No fart coin today. No. Look at what the fuck happened here? What happened here? 60% on Ondo. What? Holy shoot! Do you see this? This is like a multi-billion-dollar protocol. What happened here? What on earth happened here? Great, guys. I know the people of Ondo. I know Larry's also a fan of it, so I'm just like buying it up as a friend. Like, I need to see a recovery here. I need to see it go above 1.63. But also you have to understand that I think it's going to be the sell and news event because Ondo has their conference coming up. I think it's on the 6th or the 9th. I don't know exactly. But they have their conference coming up. And I do think this is going to be a sell and news event. I do think that the recovery is mostly driven by this whole thing, the conference. So I'm not really a buyer in Ondo. Now, do I believe this is going to go? Yes. But the risk reward for 25% to all-time highs is just simply not there for me. So I couldn't care less about Ondo. Entry, please. No entry. Trade something else. Love you, Fefe. Lots of love. Always support you. Thank you so much. Vasim Abbas. Thank you. So Sui with cheese accent. What? Sui with cheese? Your Chinese accent. I can't do Chinese accent. I have to practice. I can't try it, bro. It's gonna be so bad. So what we gonna analyze? No, I can't do that. But I'm gonna practice my. Can you bring me the voodoo thing? Can we just try that as well? So Sui good, Sui beautiful. You know, I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this dip. I was telling you that this is local liquidity here. I literally said on one of the shows that I want to see Sui hit 2.52. Is it plugged in? Okay, look at this, guys. What did we get here? Look at this. Holy cow! Look at this. It's barely visible. Can you turn on the lamp? Don't turn on the lamps. But anyway, we bought this stuff here. It's like you can put your finger in it. It's for the voodoo music. I don't have the voodoo music here.
Should I try to focus?
No, screw it. It can. We have to put like a. Okay, anyway, can you listen? Can you hear it?
Yes. It's annoying.
Please bring the voodoo. Anyway, so yeah, Sui. Going back to Sui. Sui is a good buy. I genuinely mean it. I think it's like a big ass drop here, 40% local low. So I would wait a little bit lower on Sui, 2.9 ish, sub $3. I would love to. So it works better in the dark. Yeah, I would love to see that on Sui, but I don't know. We'll see. It's magic. Loving Sui. Yeah, Ethena. Let's go. Ethena is going to be good because if the ETH ecosystem, Lido as well, we've got to look at Lido. If the ETH ecosystem picks up, you want to buy ETH layer 2s, you want to buy staking on ETH, like all that kind of protocols that is related to ETH will benefit from the whole thing, the thesis that I outlined here. Let's see. I mean, Ethena not, but it came down to fucking 50 cents, bro. Came down to $0.50. That's wild. Like, I remember longing it up here at like $1 and getting stopped, and I'm like, what is happening? That's wild. I need to see a recovery at 80 cents. Until then, it's not interesting. Let's look at Lido. Staking on ETH. I do think this will benefit. And doesn't look that strong, which is not bad. Yeah, it's massive liquidity. I would not buy it. Let's look at Metis, which is... I hold Metis. I hold Metis as well. One of the best layer 2s on ETH. Fast, secure, cheap, whatever. Taking a massive beating. Massive beating here. Look at it. I do hold Metis on spot. On spot. I want to get a leverage position in here. Also, they have this meme launching. Medusa. I'm going to talk about that in a second. I want to see a confirmation here. A higher high, bam, bam, and then I want to see a liquidation. Down here, 22 Metis is a great buy. Again, great team. Great. Did they have some stuff? Let's look at that as well. Now, today is like this show. We're going to look at Metis. Yeah, they're moving into AI. Okay, I don't really know what's happening with them, but I know. Again, I'm a holder. I analyzed it at one point when I bought in it. I do hold them at spot as well. I want to get a leverage entry down here at 22-ish. 22-ish could be great. What else do we have here? Render. Someone's saying render. Let's go render. Look at this shit. Holy cow. This is like 2024 November. Damn, son. And this fell through the fucking nothing. Look at this. This is down like 50% as well. It's down from brother, December January high is down like 70%. It's crazy. I mean, if you know AI deepen whatever, I'm not a buyer of render. Like, you always have to find what are you trading. I tell you when I'm invested in token, and I tell you when I'm trading it. Why would you trade render? Don't. Like, if you're fundamentally good, do it. Link, my bruda. Link, let's go. So Link could be good for RWAs and the whole stuff that is going on with BlackRock. We'll see how it plays out. For some reason, I just don't see relative strength in Link, and I can't long it. Like, I can't. I just don't see any reason to long this thing here. Like, none, zero, nista. So, like, I'm not interested in Link. It's a 50% retrace here. I would not be surprised if this lamps down. $17, I might look at it if I see a market structure shift down here. Why not? So we have here. Tell us about Rune. I'll be honest with you. I don't have. I told you to short Rune. The chart was telling us. I wrote a whole thread about this. I told you to short Rune. Look at this. Holy shit. Like I told you to 70-80% above. I told you to short Rune here because of this liquidity built up. I was like, look at this. This liquidity is building up. This is exactly how market makers plan the exit and whatever. This is exactly what happened. Took it. It's just down bad. If they pass through, it's gonna survive and it's gonna thrive. If it doesn't, it's literally going to zero. It's a big gamble at this stage. I would not short it either. If it came back to like the $2 mark, I would look at a short. Okay, it's time to do the giveaway, guys. But we're still missing 100 likes because we can't give it away, right? Okay. So like people think that people will say that I didn't keep my word, so that's not good. I'm gonna give you an ultimatum, guys. Okay? I really want to give this to you, and I really want to give this to you. So I'm gonna launch a timer. Okay? The timer started now. 3 more minutes. If we get to 1,000 likes, I'm gonna give away $1,000. That's what's gonna happen. Until then, we're gonna do analysis here. Give away $900. Now I have to give away 1,000. H-bar, let's look at H-bar. Guys, I'm not even kidding. We're up 20 seconds. You just need to smash the like. We're gonna give away 5 times $200. Okay, let's go. H-bar. Holy shit, look at H-bar. What the heck happened here? Look at this. You can see on my chart that I was expecting all this dump, but I didn't expect it to be this big, this fast. So it's very good, but I was like, didn't expect it to happen. We need 50 more likes and you have 2 more minutes, so it's good. 30. Yeah, I mean, I would be, yeah, this doesn't look that bad, actually. It doesn't look that bad. No, it doesn't look bad at all. So if it comes back down here, I would be interested. So what I want to see here, I would actually probably take a long position here. Okay, so I will take a long position here. What I want to see is the following. I want it to come retrace to this 23-cent region, and I want to see a 5-minute market structure shift on the 5-minute. This is what I need to see, a higher high. That happens, I'm long. You guys have 1.5 minutes, and there is 30 likes missing, so I think we can do this. Jupiter, let's look at Jupiter. Cos was like, oh my God, look at Jupiter now. Look at Jupiter. Today he was like, look at Jupiter. Oh shit, look at Jupiter. Look. And I thought it was like, you know, like a green deal. Then I'm like, what are we looking at here? He's like, look, just look closer. Do you see that MSS there? I'm like, what are you talking about? And then there is kind of like an MSS here from a very strong demand. So that's actually quite good. Good on Cuz. He doesn't get fired today. He's like, you were on point. He was on point. Okay, so this is the market structure shift. This is a market structure shift, a strong one. It took liquidity here, both in the 4-hour and the hourly. So this is actually a good level. It took liquidity, and then this is just okay, liquidity. And then this is a strong market structure shift. So this is actually a very strong indication that you could long here, local bottom down here at 72 cents. It's very strong, 25%. Do you think this will hold, guys? You have 1 minute, and I'm genuinely mean. You have 13 likes that you need. You have 1 more minute. No, you have 45 seconds. 45 seconds. 45 seconds. No kidding. If you don't get it, I can't give it away. Look, I needed 200. Good. We're gonna do it. But we need you to get to 1,000 likes. Okay. Do we have the 1,000 likes? Cus says we have the 1,000 likes. Okay. Good job. Oh, we have the 1,000 likes. Good. Okay. And you still have like 30 seconds. You have time to read the newspapers, drink some coffee. You know, got it all. Okay. So let's do the giveaway. I'm gonna do Jupiter now, just for a second. So I think Jupiter looks good. I want to see a shakeout here down to the 87.5, 88 cent. Here, if we do get the shakeout and back here on the 5-minute, I am going to long. 5-minute market structure shift, I am going to take a long on Jupiter. I think it's incredible going forward as well. And it is time for me to give away. So here's what you got to do. Again, as I said, shout out to these guys. Shout out to Blink. BlinkLabs.xyz, because they helped me recover my Thor. I mean, they didn't help me, but their software helped me. It's completely free. I literally went on and clicked on Get Protected, and they have a unique RPC that actually saves you a bunch of fees. They are not partners, they're friends, but they're not partners, not sponsors. And they literally helped me to get my Tornado Cash out of my MetaMask wallet through the unique RPC, which is incredible. So go and check them out. It's BlinkLabs.xyz. But because the guy who helped me get this out didn't want the reward of $1,000, I thought I'm just going to give it to you guys. So here's how it goes. I said 1K here. Here's how it goes. You have to put your, you know that already. You have to put your X handle in here. Let's do Crazy Frog.
What's going on?
Let's do this. So giveaway time. I'm gonna go into live chat, so it's even crazier. $200 goes to 1, 2, 3, 4. Alex, AADT. Let's go. AADT follows me as well. Congratulations, congratulations. No retweet, but congratulations. $200. Cause we will reach out to you. We will send me a DM, and from this we'll see. And we don't send you a DM. You have to send me a DM, and then we're just gonna revert back to you. Okay? Let's go. Oh my God! I didn't even tell you guys. I didn't even tell you. We made a new partnership. I didn't tell you. I completely forgot. I have an incredible deal for you guys. It's an exchange. It's called Albank. It's a new exchange that we work with. They've been around since 2015. They reached out, tested the platform. Incredible, great people, great platform. What I wanted to say is that I told them we can make a deal, but I want the community to have a 50% deposit bonus. They said yes. It's insane. I didn't even believe it. But what happens is they are non-KYC available worldwide. If you do KYC, they have a card that you can spend your crypto with. It's quite cool. But what you can do is you go down to the link in the description. There's a link in the description, Albank. Okay, you go down there and you click on Albank. You sign up using my link. You deposit $1,000. You get $500 trading bonus. That means you can literally just trade with this $500 and make profits. You can withdraw the profits. You can't withdraw the bonus, but it's literally $500 free. You always ask me how you can get free money. This is how you get free money. Very simple. Okay, you go Albank, sign up, deposit $1,000. And then you can get $500 in trading bonuses. It's insane. It's insane. And it's a great platform since 2015. Should be safe there. KYC. Our team did the due diligence. So it's great. It's great user interface as well. So anyway, go and check that out. I can't help you more than this, guys. I literally, like this, I went over and beyond. Okay? So go with that. And then I think it's time to do the second giveaway.
What's going on?
Let's go. Let this shit roll in. I feel like a star. Ding 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 ding. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Here. Thomas, you just sent a heart, brother. What is happening, Thomas? My cores are stopped on you and didn't win. Okay, anyway, let's go on. Thomas, I love you back though. I love you back. 1, 2, 3. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙. Let's go. Let's see what's happening here. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙. Here you go. Here you go. And I retweeted this post. Good. Emil Studio 3D. Good. Congratulations. Are you seriously retweeting Ren this many times? He did not retweet me once? Really? I'm devastated now. I'm devastated. But you still win the $200. Still win the $200. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Let's go on to the next one. Holy shit, this show been going on for an hour. Oh my God, okay, we should stop. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Jason C 1982. Jason C 1982. He follows me and he retweeted this. He retweets 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙. Roll Paul. Kyle Dupes, but no other retweets from me. Sheldon, but no retweets from me. Oh my God, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. Jason, I don't know how we're gonna deal with this, but you win the $200. Congratulations. We got 2 more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's someone ST? Who's some first? Ding, 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 ding. Ah, this legend. Maybe he retweeted me now. How do I see when did he retweet me? No, he retweeted me like a long time ago. That's good. That's good. incredible. I think he did. I think he did. Good job, good job, good job. Congratulations, congratulations. You're incredible, incredible, incredible. You win $200. Please send me a DM and I'm going to get back to you. And then the last person that wins $200 is...
What's going on?
It's crazy seeing the chat go like... brrr. Bing, bing. 1, 2, 3. Bam, here we go. Fourth man, 17. You should have had fourth man 4. That's what would have been fun. Here we go. Congratulations, Abel. You are winning the $200. You retweeted me once and never again. Well, I mean, fine. I mean, it's a little bit hurting, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. Thank you so much for winning $200. Send me a DM. We're going to sort the giveaway. And for those of you who've been watching, guys, truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me next. Come back for more. We're going to do all this stuff. Buy ETH, not financial advice. I'm Longing, and we'll see where it goes. You can subscribe to the channel there, here, and you can see these 2 videos if you want to check them out. They're pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Truly appreciate you. And I believe I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Take care. Much love.